Shake it for me, girl. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, some folks love to live in a perpetual state of denial. All right? So, you know what we came here to do? We came to do it right. Let's tell some truth. Something that folks typically don't get comfortable doing. Some truths. It's okay to disagree. This is not, this hair is fucking trash. It's trash. And even when it's nice, it doesn't get to last long. Why? Because of haters. Now, what have haters ever contributed? Problems. That's all they've ever contributed is problems. I don't know. They do give us character development, but as a somewhat wise woman said, but not wise enough for my liking, had said, some mistakes are not worth learning. And I was like, wow. Every now and again, narcissists do tell the truth. It's just the frequency of which they channel truth. Sometimes it's very, but it's not quite, it's not, they've got an element, but they don't have a package. And you need a package. You really deserve a package if you're going to exist. And the problem that I've had as problems that's the only thing that liars tend to give us. Faithful liars. Their religion being lie. They live a lie, they speak native lie, the only tongue that they speak in, they speak fluent lie. Everything. And even when they're telling the truth, they're still lying. Okay? If you're going to speak truth, live it as well. See, a kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. But who's really the queen of isolation? Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Here I stand and here I stay. Oh. You want me to sing you a song? I'll probably get some copyright infringement for this. Let me just apologize to the song, the men or people that created that song. It's a country song. Country girl, shake it for me. Here, let me put it on mute because I don't want to do any more damage than I've already done. Okay, so the damage, I was saying, the damage is already done. That Luke Bryan, I apologize for. I mean, they should pay you. You know, whoever they is, pay the man. So, anyways, in this song, you've got some the music video. There's a beautiful black girl in the music video, but her hair, it's the hair for me. She does have beautiful hair. She does. And it would have been even more so greater and more just luxurious if there had been some provisions used. Like it literally, like you see how my hair is? I would not be doing a music video with this hair like this. Video. Video. Like this. No. And with all much respect, respect please. With all due respect to those of you who carry this hair, but you're treated as if you're the carrier of it. Let me tell you a little story. All right. Mother had beautiful hair. And you can do sets of mothers. Sets. SESTS. Sets of mothers. And they had gorgeous hair. And then came somebody who was a devaluer. And because of his violation, because he is a devaluer, he devalues the beautiful tress of the mother who carries the tress, and took from her her mane. Because as you should know, that a woman's hair is her glory. And people speak in allegories, right? Everything allegorical. That's your Bible, your biblio. So we're going over these stories. And shall we say, everything's upside down and inside out. What's black is white and what's white is black. You know, the oldest black people are white and the newcomers are actually the black ones. And you should know this based upon ability. Able. Ability. And Cain is cannibal. So there's one that's able and there's one who's not really able, unless he's willing, she's willing, they're willing to humble themselves. Humble. But because of this inability to humble themselves, we carry these features. And these features of which we don't necessarily have to like. I don't like. Why don't I like this fucking hair? It's hard to do. It's not that visually pleasing to, it's not visually stimulating for me. It's voluminous and it takes up too much space. When it's really hot, it gets bothersome. It's dry, it gets brittle, and it can break combs. It's difficult. It's difícil. It's duro. And this type of hair requires a firm grip. Like a firm grip. In order to make it do certain things. Heat will make it straight if you get metal. And I like rock and roll. I love rock and roll. And who's really good at rock and roll? The Daddy? Is Daddy black though? Yep. He's black, white. I don't like you when you're black. If there's anyone that should have been black, it should have been the mother. And don't ever try and make it like this whole thing whereas, well, dark skin is this and light skin is that. That don't even fucking matter. You think that there aren't dark-skinned women who have hair that is way fucking silkier and smoother, longer, straighter, more so Eurocentric? Yeah, she's got gorgeous hair. She can have straight hair and still be very dark. She can have curly hair and still be very dark. Just like you can damn near be white. You can be white. As a matter of fact, you can be white and have nappier hair than me, because I've seen it and felt it with my own eyes. The woman was Irish and Egyptian. She looked physically with her eyes, with your eyes, you could look at her and be like, that's white. But the hair, on the other hand, was where things go, So then when I go, Egyptian, huh? And when I say she had nappier hair than me, she had fucking nappier hair than me. It was very long, and it was red. Her hair was red, naturally red. So what dost thou say? Where would this red hair come from? If she's Egyptian and Irish, nappy ass hair, green eyes, beautiful freckles, but birthing black children and being beat the fuck down by a pimp. Who could force you to do something like this? And this hair that we keep getting. Is there something wrong with this hair? When you're here, yes. Those of you who profit, how can you be a prophet from a pulpit, but then also profit? You got a PH as if he's doing psychology, and you've got one with an F for finance, fiat. Phoenicians, because you're phony. Why is it that when I tell you I want your father to be white, you don't listen? You keep overriding what I'm fucking saying. As if we should be subjected to males' definition of and females that seem to get this fucking shit all confused. Bitch, if I have a birth canal, and if I look like this, and if my daughter can look the way that she does, how in the fuck are you guys still in this day and age going to keep fucking disrespecting us and think that we're just supposed to keep taking the shit? Who the fuck do you guys think that you are? Is it racist when I say, I want your father to be white? Is that racist to you? Don't I have a fucking say? Or do you fuckers think that your bullshit is allowed to stay? I don't like this fucking hair. Not only because it's hard to do. When it was nice and long, you cut it off. All off. I had got it straightened for the first time. It was long as can be. And all the boys was all said, my milkshake brings all the girls my long hair brings all the boys to the yard. And guess who was fucking abused for liking Daniel? What did Daniel look like? Daniel was very white. He had freckles, had kind of red auburnish hair, red brownish, somewhere between brunette and auburn red. Very handsome young boy. But who was the first ones to make go, that can't happen. We not gonna do that. Haze the shit out of him. Hazing. Look it up. Hazing. Ha. Zing. Ha. King. Okay? So, I want your father to be white. I want your father to be white. I want your father to be white. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Why in the fuck does the whole wide world have an issue with the father being white? And I'm supposed to be abused day and night. Day and night. Kid Cudi. Day and night. Why do you guys think that you're more important than your father? Sometimes I feel like a motherless and fatherless child. Oh, that's right. We don't get the luxury of being children because you're too busy with your Super Bowl and the playoffs. We want you to take a seat and sit on the fucking bleachers. We want you to take a seat. How is it that you can play on the basketball court, but then you got court? You got court in the morning. They got a bench warrant. Quit playing. Quit playing games. You keep lying when you ought to be truthing. These boots was made for walking. Puss in boots. Puss. Pussy. Brrr. Brrr. So what the fuck? We want the father to be... Did you hear me? For the hoes in the back who can't hear. Quiero que tu papa está güero. Blanco. White. 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 Do you understand that? Don't none of you whores deserve him no ways. I didn't hear you. I've never heard you guys in the world speaking up. Alta voz. Diga la verdad. The only one, what's her name? Somebody de Barrio. What's her name again? I can't think of her name. Hold on. Okay, estoy aquí now. So, for 5 decades, thank you. First award goes to Paquita La del Barrio, whose real name is Francesca Viveros Barradas. She's distinguished herself by performing songs of spite and reproach, rebuking, to men mentirosos, such as rata de dos patas. Tres veces te engañé and cheque en blanco. Cheque en blanco, which have become classics. I'm going to probably destroyar this, but let's go. ¿Listo? Pero qué mal te juezga. Sí te gusta la basura, pero mira qué locura. Pero para ti está bien, pero qué mal calcule. Yo te creé tan decente y te gusta lo corriente. Por barato, yo qué sé. Y no canto de dolor. Yo no busco quien me quiera, ni pretendo financiaría que me avale lo que soy. Yo no soy letra de cambio, ni moneda que se entrega, que se la entrega a cualquiera como cheque al portador. Lo que sí te agradece es que tomares en cuenta de que yo no estoy en venta. Deja mi espalda en paz, pendejo. Bueno para absolutamente nada, cobarde. Ok, mucho menos para ti. Amor, si eres hombre de negocios, todo lo quieras con socios. Ahora sí ya te entendí. Ay, me decepcionaste tanto que ahí te dejo un cheque en blanco a tu nombre y para ti. Es por la cantidad que querías o que quieras. Es por la cantidad que quieras. En donde dice desprecio, ese debe ser tu precio y va formado por mí. How badly I judged you. If you like trash, but look how crazy. But for you it's fine. But what a miscalculation. I thought you were so decent. And you like the ordinary, as cheap as I know. And I don't sing of pain. I'm not looking for someone who loves me. I don't even pretend to be financial. That guarantees what I am. I am not a bill of exchange, nor currency that is delivered, that is given to anyone as a bearer check. What I did, thank you for. You will take into account that I am not for sale, much less for you. Love, if you are a businessman, you want everything with partners. Now I understood you. Oh, you disappointed me so much. I'll leave you a blank check there, in your name and for you. It is for the amount you want, where it says contempt. That should be your price, and it's signed by me.